Welcome to the podcast. My name is Adam. I'm here with Dusty. And Dusty, today's topic is sports video games, which I'm going to put right here.
Yep.
And before we get to that, I want to talk about today's sponsor.
Nacho Hippo Nachos. Easy, cheesy, and breezy.
And how do they taste in the mouth?
They're creamy.
Dreamy, and delicious.
Delicious.
There you go. That is Nacho Hippo Nacho. Today's topic is sports video games. Dusty, do you remember any sports video games back from your childhood? What comes to mind?
Blades of Steel comes to mind.
Blades of Steel.
It's an NES game.
Now that's a pretty popular hockey game.
Yeah. It was back in the day.
Still popular today.
It's still popular.
People are still playing it.
People are still playing it.
Gonna go play it when I get home now. Actually, we played that game on a long time ago. I did a video of us playing. That got pretty heated when we played that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
the
intense.
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fights got intense.
All right, that game you can fight. It gets pretty, like, a lot of back and forth.
You can pass and shoot the puck.
You can pass
play
and shoot.
hockey.
you can pass.
It's
you can
hockey.
shoot.
Well,
you can fight.
anything you can do in hockey, you can play.
It's creamy, dreamy, and
creamy.
it's a breeze.
Yeah, it's a breeze.
So I played ice hockey. That's another Nintendo game. I guess you haven't played that one.
I haven't played that one, but I imagine it's you can pass, shoot, and fight. So
And it's creamy and dreamy.
creamy dreams. I've probably played it too, kind of.
So the cool thing about ice hockey is you can choose the size of your character. So you can have like a skinny guy, he'd be really quick. You could have like a big fat guy, he would shoot hard, but he could push the other hockey players out
Could
of
have
the way.
some heft.
He's got heft. Yes, he could just be like a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and then you could have a medium player as well. So then you just pick and choose. You could have all fat guys, you could have all skinny guys.
You have guys chucking elbows. You never know.
A little this, a little that. But that's why I liked ice hockey. That was a good one for me. But so you played Blades of Steel. Was there any other like sports games that you really liked?
Yeah, I played some football a little bit. You know, they come out with a new one every year, and they just put a new number on it.
Yeah, there's 94, 95,
Yeah.
96.
I played one of those.
There was another one I played with my dad. It was called Dusty Softball. Did you ever play that one?
Every day, baby.
Dusty Softball. And it was literally called Dusty Softball.
Yeah.
Dusty Diamonds All-Star Softball or something like that. And that game's really cool because you can actually pick the characters. Like they give you like a big list of like weird, wacky characters, and they all have like little superpowers. Like some of them could fly in the air, and like some of them could run faster. That was Dusty's. Dusty Diamond Softball.
Dusty
It was creamy and dreamy.
Creamy and dreamy.
This sounds kind of gross now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I played that one with my dad. I played, that was baseball, there's ice hockey. There's actually a volleyball game I used to play as well. Was there any other?
I played a volleyball game. I don't remember what
Was
it
it
was
a
called.
Nintendo one? The one I played was called
idea.
Super Spike V-Ball. Do you remember that one?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
So in Super Spike V-Ball, you'd have 2-on-2, and you could do like super spikes, like crazy powered up super spikes.
Yep.
So you throw the ball in there, you set it up for your partner, and then you could jump into it and keep tapping the button and go boom, and the ball would just blast the other player off the court.
Oh yeah.
That was Super Spike V-Ball. That was another good one.
You know which racing game I really loved? I can't remember what system it's for. I think it's Sega, but it's called Road Rage. And you had motorcycles, and you had chains, and you're whipping guys off the chain. Remember that?
Okay.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
I think I did play
You
that one.
vaguely remember that one? That was a fun one.
So you're on a motorcycle and you get weapons?
Yeah, you get money, and you can pick up weapons as you go. You try to knock people off their bike, and you can kick their bike or whatever. And
That
you
sounds pretty fun.
upgrade the gun or upgrade your bikes, and you go faster.
That sounds like a pretty fun game.
Pretty sure it was called Road Rage.
And another one I think we both really enjoyed was actually Top Gear 2.
Top Gear 2.
Top Gear 2 was
So good.
huge.
Yeah.
I think actually a few years ago we tried to do co-op and
Yeah.
tried to get through the whole single player, but
Yeah.
it was so long.
It was
There's so
long.
many tracks.
Yeah.
It just kept going and going.
Yeah.
And now when you can upgrade, when you win, you get the money and you can upgrade your gear and stuff.
Yeah.
So new tires, new nitros, bumpers,
Engine.
engine.
Shocks.
Exactly. So you'd upgrade all that stuff, and then by the end of it, your car's just like, and you're just. That's basically us when we're playing Top Gear 2.
Yeah. Freaking out.
So that was a good racing game. Yeah, you could put in Mike Tyson's Punch Out in there
Oh,
too. 'Cause
yeah,
I mean,
that's
boxing.
Boxing's a sport.
Boxing.
You betcha.
Did you ever beat Mike Tyson? Because like whenever I got to him at the end, he would just one shot me. Like done.
No, I didn't beat it either. I got to the end though. I did get to the end.
You got to Mike Tyson or
yep.
Mr. Dream or whatever his name
whatever
was.
his last guy.
Yeah,
I got to him, and I never did beat him.
I liked in that game how each character was like kind of zany. They each had their own quirky little thing to it.
Remember
the first guy?
The first guy's like a little skinny white guy.
Yeah. His name was like Glass Joe or something.
Yeah.
He comes out and he's like frail and just pretty much useless.
Yeah.
You just wail on him and he's done. And then when they would die, they'd do like a little like woo woo woo. And then
That's right.
And they'd fall down and you're just like, what is happening? It's so weird though, because like sometimes they would do that and sometimes they wouldn't. So sometimes you just knock them out with one hit and they're gone. Just you one shot them. But on other times they'd be like, pew, pew, pew,
I know.
and then it'd be TKO.
Yeah. There was that big fat guy that every time you hit him in the stomach, he'd go. Meh, meh, meh.
That was King Hippo.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember the names, but
so if you knocked him down, he'd be done, and you get him down once, and then it would be over.
Yeah.
The timer would be like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But you'd had to punch him. He'd be
right
like,
when he was coming up.
He'd throw his fist in the air, and then you'd have to go into the gut.
Into the gut.
And then he'd be like,
and the star would come up.
Yeah, that was, and he'd try to pull his pants up. He'd be like,
yeah.
That was the big fat guy in that one. Do you remember any of the other characters?
Yeah, there was the guy, the tiger guy, East Indian tiger guy.
There's the tiger guy. He did like he'd spin around, and then he'd like shake his head.
And shake his head. Yeah. Then there's the guy with the freaking eyebrows.
Was that the Japanese guy?
It's hard to talk.
One of them would do like
the eyebrow thing. There's a Mongolian guy too.
I guess they just kind of had like it's almost like stereotypes of each different country. They kind
all
of
over
had
the place.
all in there. But then there was one guy. He kind of looked like my uncle. He had like a flower in his mouth, and I think he was supposed to be.
I remember that guy.
He was supposed to be from France or something like that.
Yeah,
and he's like, But then there was a big bald bull. Do you remember him? Like he was like one of the he filled up like half the screen.
Yeah,
and he was just kind of like
oh, that guy.
Yeah, and
I hated that
he'd
guy.
come down and try and do his like he did like a boom 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 down, but if you timed it right, you could just go poof into the stomach and he'd get one shotted.
Yeah.
Very good memories of that game. People are gonna think we're crazy.
Yeah. Unless they played the game.
Unless they played it.
Yeah.
Like, I know what you're talking about. But then I remember getting to the end. I never beat Mike Tyson. He literally like one shot me.
Too hard.
So he'd come up and just he'd do like a twitch, like a quick like this, and then it'd be like boom, you're dead.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
It was like game over, you're done. You gotta start at the beginning again. So
there's tough cookies.
Tough cookies.
Tough cookies.
Those are our sports memories. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about sports games. Does anything else come to mind?
Well, I'm not sure how retro it is, but Wii tennis has always been a favorite.
Oh,
We've had a lot of fun
Wii tennis. I would consider Wii tennis. It's getting there.
Had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, me and you were back and forth on that game.
We played that a lot.
We got that game down to a science. You're shaking the Wiimote. I mean, it was basically just the way the timing of the Wiimote when you hit
the tanks.
And the tank.
That wasn't really a sport, but whatever.
We did the co-op tank.
The co-op tank.
That was a lot of fun, too. But yeah, we got pretty competitive with the Wii tennis. That got pretty heated.
Yeah, well, every versus game that we played together was pretty competitive.
That's true. Yeah, and then we pretend to like put on the crown.
Remember Smash Brothers? Freaking heck, we would. That was the most intense game of all of them.
Smash Brothers was huge. That was like my high school. Like, God, yeah, everybody was playing Smash Brothers.
Everybody was playing Smash Brothers,
and those got really heated. I would get too worked up. I got too invested.
This guy, he'd be coming in for his finish kill, and he'd pause it, and then he'd do this thing with the camera so it goes around like Matrix. And he'd be like, BOOM! And then he'd unpause it, and he'd fly off the screen.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That was a big one. Yeah, I would do the Matrix camera, and then they'd go flying.
No, we would always be talking smack to each other the whole time.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
So yeah, that's pretty much what we wanted to talk about.
Betcha.
Glad Dusty was here to be my
co-anchor.
Co-anchor. Yeah, essentially. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. We'll have Dusty back again.
Thank you.
Peace. Oh wow, it's like recording. That's crazy. Oh, that's a good way to test it as well.
Good way to test. Fudgio
So this is-
Hippos.
Fudgio Hippos. Today's video is sponsored by Fudgio Hippos. Every bite is something, something like that. So like Dusty's gonna introduce today's sponsor, Dippo diapers, or yeah, it's just something stupid. Another one I was thinking of was like clown, fat clown donuts or something. And it's a picture of a fat clown just like eating a donut, just something like that. Dusty's gonna talk about today's sponsor, which is
It's a taco toy.
Taco Toy.
It's a toy so nice you'll.
It can't be gross. It can't be gross. But it's got to be family friendly.
Brought to you by Hungry Hippos. Okay. So brought to you by Hippo Nachos. No.
Nacho Hippo Nachos or something.
Nacho Hippo Nachos.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Nacho Hippo Nachos.